Well, hello, my beautiful nail babes and nail friends. Welcome back to the channel where I'm Miss NailStruggles herself, and I try to eliminate your nail struggles by trying all the nail things so you don't have to. But anywho, welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button because you're gonna see some goodies on my channel. If you're oldie but goodie, know that I love you very much. All right, you see what it is, the box that's here today, people. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just dive right into the video. All right, people, don't be worried about the oil and everything that's on the box because I mean, my channel is called NailStruggles, and I had to struggle to try to stay away from making my hands look like they were rolled in flour. So I put on some cuticle oil, and what did it do? Smudge all over the box. But anywho, we want to see what's on the inside. So guess what we're about to do? Flip that goodness over. I want to thank people over at Madam Glam because you know what? Nobody has to send anybody anything, and I do appreciate that they do send me these so that I can all show you all some of the goodies that they have. So we have 5 different polishes here for you today, and then I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can oomph up your cat eye polishes because these are all cat eyes except for this one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just show you all those beautiful colors that are in here. Okay, so the first color we have is called Rockin It. All right, so I'm gonna get close to the camera, but this is what you need to know. I tend to place these swatches where half of them is painted with black, and then you can also see what the other side of the color looks like, because sometimes some colors they are enhanced more over darker or even lighter colors. Sometimes there's different things that you need to do with it. This is one of those beautiful holographic silver colors that can stand on its own or go over top of another color. So that is Rockin It. Alright, so moving on and staying true to the game, the next color we have here is called Wet Bandit. So I'm going to get close up in the camera for you. And you can see, actually, like I said, I paint the bottom half of the swatch stick black and the top is clear so that you can kind of see what happens when you put cat eye over black versus when you just go ahead and put it over like a clear swatch stick. This kind of gives you an idea to kind of see what will happen if you take a cat eye and do it on its own versus you putting it over black hot polish. So that is Wet Bandit. The next beautiful color that I have for you is this beautiful color called Pandora. Now Pandora does have these lighter shades of purple, and again, I'm gonna get up in the camera for you all because you'll be able to see. Again, I painted half the swatch stick black and the top of it is clear, and you can see that it does come out a little bit richer. I know sometimes it's hard to see it in the camera, but it does come out a lot more richer over the black versus it being just over the top of the color swatch stick. So this is a way for you all to get different uses out of the polishing that you all have in your collection. And I'm telling you, ooh, that ashiness is real, people, and I would try to put some stuff on, but you know, the struggle is real over here, and you're just gonna have to deal because sometimes this just happens. I put oil on it, look like I done rolled a flower still. All right, here's another one. This is Galactic Mist, which I think is just this absolutely beautiful purple. I wish the camera really could show just the dynamicness of this color, but as you can see here, you are getting more of those deeper, richer hues of purple when it's over black versus when it's just on the clear swatch stick. And I'll be able to show you on my hand in that, but I just wanted you all to see the color. So that is Galactic Mist. All right, the next color that we have here is Wildberry. It is this very beautiful, deeply dimensional color that almost has, it's a deep purple that almost has a little bit of hint of gray to it that has that gold shifting that to it. So let me get up in the camera so that you all can see this. All right, so there you have it, people. You can see the bottom half is over black, and that you see it's a little more depth is there versus the top half, which is on a clear stick. So without further ado, what I am going to show you is I have this black swatch stick here, and I'm going to pick one of the colors. I think I'm going to go ahead because I just love blue. It's my favorite color, and this is the color Wet Bandit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swipe on Wet Bandit, and then I'm going to show you all some tricks that I use in order to get the cat eye. I know everybody's like, oh no, I just put the magnet up to it and be able to get the color and the swirls and that I'm looking for. But I'm gonna show you a couple of tricks of things that I have done so that I can get the polishes, or at least the silver particles that are in the polish, to move around a little more. Because what if you don't know is that sometimes if you can't afford, you know, something like Madam Glam, and you're getting something a little less expensive on like an AliExpress or, you know, Amazon and that, sometimes those polishes have a tendency not to move around. I'm gonna be honest with you, I even have some that's from IGL that are not my favorite. So as you see, we have that polish, it's on, it's beautiful. Now here's what I have done. Okay, let me put this down. I have 2 magnets here. You're gonna see my 2 magnets. They have done all kind of things, falling apart and stuff like that. But you know, I said the struggles real. And they both had these circular magnets here on the inside. What I did is I pulled this one out, and it was just really me pushing it together and trying to wiggle it out of there. And I have them connected. See the two circular ones, the one that's in this one, and connected that one there. The reason that I do this is because I'm gonna watch you all see the magic. Let's get closer in the film, get in the camera. Okay, do you see how those particles are moving, ladies and gentlemen? You can see it right before your eyes. I'll go up under, go to the side. You can really see those particles moving. So let me show you what happens, because the thing with, you know, if you don't see the design that you want on a Cateye gel, all you have to do is either wait for it to settle, or you could just go back in and polish right over it, okay, so that you can kind of like start from scratch, so that you can get the design that you were looking for. So I'm going to show you what happens when you do this with just the one magnet here, okay? Now if I take just the one magnet, like, I got to take these off because, you know, they are not trying to be cooperative at the moment, but this is why I don't really take a lot of this stuff off, because sometimes it's a struggle when you're trying to do this stuff. So if I get closer in the film for you, okay, there we are, there's that beautiful beam footage, and you do this, you can see it moves, but probably not with the same dynamicy as having two of them together, okay? It's just something about having the both of them together. They'll move. You can create the wondrous black eye. So there you go. That's how you do that if you want to have that. And you can always draw it, especially if you were trying to get like a dragon's eye or something. That would be so cool with this. You know, it's blue. It's just everything. You know, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, so, you know, that's what I'm thinking of. The black eye, or Lord of the Rings, the Eye of Saron, okay? There you go. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fantasy buff. I love fantasy movies and books. It's terrible. Before any of the movies actually came out, I actually read all of the Lord of the Rings trilogies plus, okay? I am one of those people that, you know, that are very much into books and that. So there you go. So that's what it looks like when it is over black polish. All right, my beautiful nail babe. So there are the colors that are for you that I received here from Madam Glam. So you were able to kind of see some of the things that I do when I put using my particular magnets to be able to really get those pigments in that to move around. So from left to right, which is my left and your right, we have the colors. Madam Glam's Rockin' It. Like I also told you, definitely you can use this on top of another color. You have Wet Bandit, you have Pandora, Galactic Mist, and Wild Berry. So there you go, honey, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't leave anybody out. Everybody is included in that. Alrighty, you have all of these beautiful, wonderful colors, and I really hope you all get an opportunity to go ahead and purchase yourself some. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. That's my word of the day, people. Go ahead and treat yourself, because life is too short. Them bills are going to be coming. But don't get yourself put out now. Don't be talking about Miss NailStruggles told you to treat yourself and then you didn't pay your rent and you got put out. Girl, treat yourself within reason. Treat yourself. Make sure, you know, your adobe or where you living at is covered first. And then, you know, treat yourself. The rest of them bills, as my grandfather would say, was like, you better vacation, because them bills ain't never going to stop coming. Just make sure you got a plan to make sure you're going to keep paying them off. All right. Maybe some of you people are going to cringe from some of my financial advice. But anywho, sometimes you do need to just learn a little bit instead of just working all the time. Don't be like me that work all the time. But anywho, you know that I love you so very much. I'm so glad that you came back to my channel and be able to review these beautiful polishes that you see here. And you can always use my code NailStruggles30 for a discount, so you know what it is that I'm about to say, people. And that is, life is too short to have boring nails. So don't. And we're out.